Greetings from Cybertron. This is Michael, aka Soundjack, and I am absolutely aware I was dead silent last year. That really sucks. We had a new BotBots wave release. There was an entire season of a BotBots cartoon, and I didn't get a chance to talk about any of it. But I had a jaw surgery at the end of 2021, and oh my god, that recovery took so much longer than expected. Technically, I'm still recovering because I'm still working on getting my teeth re-straightened. I won't go into full details here, but I am working on a video on my other channel if you want to know more. My analytics say this channel suffers a bit when I post non-BotBots videos, so it's probably better off over there. Speaking of channel analytics, at some point last year, this channel got over 1,000 subscribers, and I didn't say anything. I am so appreciative that all of you want to watch my videos. I will have new BotBots reviews soon, and the next video will have something special to celebrate this milestone. But for now, let's talk about my favorite Transformers of 2022. There was a lot that I did get last year, and a lot of it was so good that I have not been able to sort out this list completely. I can get a top 5 organized, but I can't figure out the 6 to 10, so I'm going to be a little cheeky and just start out with all the honorable mentions that could have been from 6 to 10, and then from there we will go and take care of the top 5 more in depth. But for now, let's get into the honorable mentions. The 2022 honorable mentions: Kingdom Blaster and Eject, Legacy Giaxus, Legacy Predacon Inferno, Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 Cosmos, Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Wheeljack, Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Soundwave, Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Brawn, Studio Series Bumblebee Movie RC, Studio Series Rumble Blue, Shattered Glass Flame War with Fireglide, Shattered Glass Slicer with Exosuit, Shattered Glass Soundwave with Laserbeak and Ravage. And now that I've actually photographed all of them for this video, I think I have to make a number 6. I think G-Axis has got to be number 6. It's just a very good toy of a very rare character. How could that not be awesome? But anyway, unfortunately, I could not put any of the Wave 6 BotBots on here because of the large number of tolerance issues that they have. I still love them, but they are difficult to transform without feeling like I'm gonna break them. So sadly, they're not here, but know that I really like them. I'm really happy about them. Maybe I should do a separate top 10 for the BotBots. If you would like to see that, please let me know, and I might go ahead and do it. I'm actually going to have to figure out what to do with the channel once I'm done reviewing BotBots finally. But now, let's get into the top 5. Number 5. Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron. I cannot stress enough how much I love this dragon mode. It looks so good and is so fun. Honestly, most of the time I've had him, he's been in his beast mode. But hey, dragons are cool. Especially dragons with such a massive wingspan. Robot mode is a bit mediocre and the face doesn't look right, but the greatness of the dragon mode allows him to be at number 5 on my personal best Transformers of 2022 list. Number 4. Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 Override. My first Transformer series was Cybertron, and I've had Override's original toy since then. I liked its auto-transform gimmick, but unlike most of the Cybertron cast, her toy was not quite screen accurate, mainly in proportions. And how can I forget about those weak hip joints? This figure gives Override the official toy she deserves. I would have been stoked if they went with the original Hot Rod retool that they had planned to do, but getting an entirely new mold for the leader of Velocitron is fantastic, and so surprising for a subline. The biggest fault with this toy, though, is how you can't deploy the blasters in vehicle mode like the original toy and in the show. But that's a minor gripe for an otherwise fantastic figure falling in fourth. Number 3, HasLab Victory Saber. Let's say go! The first HasLab project I backed does not disappoint, bringing one of the Japanese Autobot leaders to American shores for the first time, outside of the Masterpiece toy. All of the robot modes look great, the various vehicle configurations are wild, and the flight stand helps pose Star Saber in all of his robot forms. I say robot because even though it's designed to, I cannot get any of the vehicle configurations to stay attached to the stand. I also have trouble getting the sword blade to stick in the hilt, which is an annoying issue for a crowd-funded toy. My other issues that I have are more so down to the original designs, so I can't knock that against the toy. And even with having a few different minor issues that like $180 toy probably shouldn't have, I think it's still good enough to get it into third. Number 2, Legacy Motormaster / Menasor. The King of the Road comes to completely blow his Combiner Wars toy out of the water. There was a lot of controversy around this guy when first announced, from the cab alone making up the robot to the trailer making a skeleton for Menasor. However, these choices make Menasor the best Combiner toy that I have ever owned. The stability and articulation of the frame has me wanting to see more Combiners made in this style. It's a double-edged sword because you don't really need to get all the components to make the Combiner. But then, if you can't get all of the Stunticons, you can still play with Menasor as long as you have Motormaster. I certainly had a lot of fun with it on its own. But the King of the Road only gets second place on this list. So who's in first? Number 1, Legacy Cybertron Universe of Metroplex. After what I said about Cybertron for Override's toy, it shouldn't be that much a surprise that the big Titan toy based on a Cybertron character was my number 1 choice for the year. Unlike Override, I didn't have Cybertron Metroplex when I was a kid and only got him recently. That toy is great, but with how big he is in the show, this Titan class figure feels like the real Cybertron Metroplex toy. The heft, the size, and the pure presence makes this feel like it was the only real way to modernize Gigantian Planet's leader. And they even made improvements to the design. They reworked the work mode from basically him squatting down to a heavily industrial machine mode. And it looks fantastic. Honestly, how could this not be my favorite Transformers toy from 2022? Finally finished editing that. That took so much longer than it should have. What day is it anyway? What do you mean it's July? So a lot more has happened in the past few months than I anticipated. Apologies for the very long delay. I hope you all got to see my NASA Transformers review. I posted a bit earlier. I'm going to be getting back to bots. I can't promise next week. I'm going to aim for the week after. But thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Remember to like, share, comment, all of that fun YouTube stuff. You can find me other socials and Linktree and the bio down below. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Soundjack signing out.